What's going on, guys? Today, I get to talk about something that I think actually works because I've seen it work and it works for me. Magnesium, right? It's a company called Natural Vitality, and the drink is called Calm. It's a magnesium supplement, and specific, it is magnesium carbonate, which is actually super bioavailable. It crosses the blood-brain barrier very well. And what that means in simple terms is that it is like you can actually digest what you're taking, right? So it's marketed as an anti-stress drink, it's marketed as like a sleep agent, and it's also marketed as like a muscle relaxer, right? This stuff is da bomb. Now, I am not sponsored by this company. I just see it work. That's why I want to talk about it. But here's the problem with supplements, bro. It's like everyone, every supplement salesman is gonna come up to you and say, and they're gonna say, "Hey, Ryan, did you know the average American is deficient in about 800 different supplements?" And by the time we're done with our 2-hour conversation, I have bought like 1,600 of those 800 supplements. I'm going to be able to run to Pluto tomorrow, all before I wake up, because it's just going to change my life. And it's just not the case. So, here's the problem, right? The whole supplement company, the whole supplement industry is going to say, "Hey, Ryan, are you tired? Are you able to sleep well? Are you having lack of focus? Do you feel like you have lack of energy?" And those like 4 symptoms that I just mentioned are like majority of America. I mean, that's like 90 to 95% of America right there. Almost everyone in America has one of those symptoms, or at least they feel that they do, right? And so what you have then is everyone's like, "Dang, like maybe I am deficient in this, and that is the reason why I'm having this issue." And that's potentially part of the problem. But the thing is, this supplement right here, I feel is almost like the silver bullet for sleeping. Now, I've had some people walk into the office, actually just one person that walked in the office that said it didn't really work for them, right? And they took like the max dosage, tried it twice, didn't work for them at all. And then I had one person that took the minimum dosage, slept. Not only did they sleep, they actually brought the they brought the mix back because they said, "Hey, Ryan, not only did I sleep well, I fell asleep quickly, I stayed asleep, I actually slept for 10 hours and threw my alarm." And I said, "Oh, wow, well, that's actually not good. Maybe we should, talk about a different intervention for you." And so there's some people that metabolize this really well, and there's some people that like just it just like doesn't work on for whatever reason. Maybe they're not magnesium deficient. Maybe they are. I don't know what. I am not. I don't have like all of their blood panels, so I can't exactly tell you what. But the majority of people fall somewhere in the middle. They take it at about half hour to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. They are able to become very relaxed. They go to bed. They're able to fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep throughout the night. Actually, stay asleep. Duh. And then they wake up in the morning and they're relaxed, right? Which is great. I mean, how often can you say you go to bed when you want to, you stay asleep the entire night, and you wake up at the sound of the alarm and you're not just like dreading the day, right? Now, I am not, like I said, I'm not like sponsored by this company. I just see this stuff work, so I do believe in it, and I actually take it myself. And that's actually exactly how I take it myself. Take about an hour before bed. I study my notes, and I go to bed, and I wake up feeling refreshed and happy. So, what this stuff does is it is believed that it is involved in something with in specific, aside from like all the metabolic functions, is it is involved in something called the nervous system. And it's also believed that this supplement is able to relax your fight flight state. So people who are living in a state of, chronic fight flight state, and they feel that like they just can't ever like turn off. They feel like they might have a lot of anxiety or things like that because your brain, when you're in that fight flight state, your brain is a problem solving master, right? And so when you're in that fight flight state, your brain is always trying to find problems that may not even exist and try to solve them, right? That's a lot of people get these like, and there's also other conditions that can lead into this too. This is not like the only thing. Again, this is not your silver bullet. I am not your snake oil salesman. This stuff I just believe works. But the point is that when your brain is in this fight flight state, it's a problem solving machine. And it's thought that when it's in this state, it just wants to problem solve and find problems if they're not problems. And that's how a lot of people can get anxiety, right? So you take the supplement, what happens? You're able to relax. It pulls you out of the fight flight state. You actually have better metabolic functions. You're able to go to sleep, stay asleep, and it's a muscle relaxer as well. So, people who have a very high stress life, they're able to take this supplement in small doses during the day, and it can help them. Also, other people take it in a regular dose at night, about an hour before bed, and it helps relax them and helps them get a good night's sleep. And it's good. And I've had, dozens of people come by this. Keep in mind, I mean, dozens of people, may just be an extremely small subset of the population that has a really good reaction to this. And I'm not testing this on thousands and thousands of people, but I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I have seen it work multiple times, very consistently on this small subset of population that I have seen interact with the supplement. So I do believe it's something good. Again, this one is made from a company called Natural Vitality. It's called Calm, and it's something that I actually believe works. I've also heard, and there is some fuzzy clinical research that says that it might help with, again, the premenstrual syndrome, neurological conditions, cardiovascular, and stuff like that. But I definitely believe it helps with sleep. So anyone who is struggling with sleep or trying to get to sleep and they feel like they just like can't turn off their brain, this is something that's really good. I would definitely recommend you try it. And the great thing about this stuff is I believe online it's like for like $25 for like 60 servings, right? So it's actually a really cost efficient option. And it's something that is, not a ton of investment for this perceived value that you're going to get from it. So we talked about Calm, we talked about magnesium, we talked about what it does. Honestly, the last thing to do is I would trying to determine if this is something that is right for you is a great thing, and I'm glad that you're thinking about your health. I would contact your physician. I am not a physician. I'm definitely not your physician. I would contact your physician, someone that knows your patient care history and knows that this is going to be a good, efficacious option for you. So that is all for today, guys. Good luck. I hope it works for you. Let me know in the comments below.